G'day everyone, you found the Champ Dog. Hope it makes you as happy as it makes me. So today we're jumping back into the arena with more Dimir control. This is the game I promised you in my previous video against Big Red, and if you've been watching my channel a bit recently, I'm sure you know how excited I am to be playing against it. Love that deck, it's been my favourite deck this standard, even though recently I've had some hiccups with it. I know in my previous video I said this would probably be coming out the next week, but that's because I meant to put up that video last week, but life got in the way and here we are. So you get to see it without a week delay. Happy for you guys, I hope you're excited to watch it. Let's jump on in. I'm going to keep the intro short because the game's pretty long, it's about 45 minutes. I did a bit of a breakdown of this deck in my last video, explained what's different from my last version, what I've changed and why, how I feel about it. I will continue tweaking this list over time and probably try some of the Dimir Urian lists because they look pretty fun, and I've spent a lot of time before rotation and immediately after rotation trying to make a Dimir Urian list, although I was mainly playing for fun. But I do love the old Dimir bounce house. But video for another day, conversation for another day. Let's jump into the video. Okay, so we'll take the play. Hand's a bit slow, but it's okay. Play this for black because we have plenty of blue. Hey Fluffy. The kitten's here. It's kitten time, everyone. Ooh, Valakut. Is this a big red deck as well? I don't know if they all run Valakut though. I play this, so I guess I'm playing for like a predation next turn. What the hell is this? Some sort of red artifacts deck? What? What am I seeing? Okay, so I mean I'm definitely going to take a little peekaboo at my opponent's hand here. Yep, it's big red. I don't know why they're running spare supplies though, what is it? Maybe they don't have base mine turn. Okay, so what do I want to take? Probably Solemn Simulacrum. I mean, Ironcrag Feet stops them from casting it again. If I take Ox of Agonist, they'll be able to cast it later anyway. Yeah, I think Solemn, because that gets them the most value. Ramps gives them the creature and lets them draw a card. Orphans I don't want them doing. Obviously don't want to cycle this for 2 while they've got a Bone Crusher Giant. Yep, they draw a card. But I really do sort of need to find a counter spell soon. Because I don't want their Ugin to land. Oh, from the amount they're thinking, I think they've got Ugin. I think they're wondering whether they should go for it. That's what it looks like to me. They wouldn't be humming and hawing like this over Ox. There's no value in discarding your hand to get 3 cards. Oh no, they've got it. Okay, no, they're just doing the Crawling Barrens thing. Okay. Okay. Okay, they choose not to attack. Interesting. Essence Scatter. It's not very helpful in this matchup. Frantic infantry is quite nice though. I'm actually going to fire that off now to try and hit a land, because I want to save this Seagate Restoration. Yep, Sagoth Triumph, nice. So this can snag an Ox of Agonus. Yep. That was going to happen sooner or later, obviously. We can Essence Scatter it on the way down. Maze-Mine Tome. Cool. So they do have Maze-Mine Tomes, so why are they running to spare supplies? Maybe they don't have enough of them. Could be they don't have enough wild cards, and that's fine. I shouldn't be rude about that. I really want to go for Seagate Restoration, but I also really don't want to risk them having an Ugin. 1, 2, 6, 7. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they can't Ugin next turn anyway. Okay, so now's my chance to do this. Dope. Next turn I can do like a million different things. Oh no! I ain't crag into Ugin. There he is. That's right, so if they end step next turn we'll have to make a big shark and attack it.
My flames burn beyond perception.
Yeah, so I'm just going to make the biggest shark I can in their end step.
Ghost fire, my greatest creation.
And go to Pound Town on the Sugan. So I've got 9, I can make a 7/7. Feels good. And I think I actually do want to hardcast Shock Typhoon now that they can't just Ugin it away. I kind of want to hang on to this because it kills a Crawling Barrens. And I want to hang on to Palaka Predation to hit their hand, so I guess I'm playing this as a land. Worst case scenario, I Frantic Inventory or Erebos's Intervention at end of turn to make a replacement token. It'll be a small one. Because I can -0 here to get rid of the 7/7. Shadow Skull smashing. I mean, I kind of want to negate this so that they're forced to use Ugin. But either way, I'm left without a token. But at least that way they're not ticking off Ugin. Which is why they did it before choosing to do anything with Ugin. So now they can -0 Ugin and get rid of both of my tokens.
Return to the essence of the multiverse.
Bloodchief's Thirst. I don't think I need you right now. I'm going to cast this. Take a little peekaboo at my opponent's hand. Get rid of the Ox. How many cards are in their graveyard? 7. So just get rid of those. I want to do that now so they can't cast Ox on their turn. And this again forces them to -0 on Ugin. Which means after they do that, hopefully, I can play some cards out. I mean, they can clear these off with the Shock and Spikefield Hazards in their hand. Yep.
Consider this a warning.
I'm obviously not going to try to counter a Shock. So I'm going to do this so that they don't get their Bone Crusher Giant. And I also get a 3/3 token, and I gain a little bit of life. Okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Oh. And this Ugin can now -6 to get rid of my Shark Typhoon. That's really disappointing. So I assume they shock here. Okay.
Ghost fire.
This is a fun match so far. I mean, this should theoretically be a good match for them, because I have counterspells, I just didn't have it at the right time to stop Ugin. kill off the crop of Barons, make a 4-4. Which will smack Ugin down to not being able to get rid of Shark Typhoon, which is nice. Okay, what do I want to get rid of? So I'm just going to do this to use my mana, draw a card, make another token. Actually do wish I had that Blood Chief's Thirst that I put on the bottom, because it could have just killed Ugin straight up. Ah, only a 1-1. So I'll get in on Ugin with both of these. I'll hardcast this other Typhoon. Shock. Okay. Doesn't bother me.
Your fate is sealed.
Yep, we'll call that a turn. I was thinking this would be one quick game before starting dinner. The more fool me. The more fool me. Yep. As expected.
All creation can be undone.
Let's see what they do. Yeah, I think I allow this because I have other ways of doing it. I was just wondering about letting them have the cards, but it doesn't really matter. We just need to keep them off another Ugin. We have mana spells for that. So at their end step, we'll Heartless Act it and then Cling to Dust it out of their graveyard. Sure. Shock. Seems strange. Obviously I run Scorching Dragonfire in mine, so their list is a bit different to mine. Get rid of this Ox. Gains us a little bit of life, makes us some more tokens. So they've done a pretty good job at containing our tokens. You have to give that to them. But they're going to run out of card draw soon on this Maze my turn. So we'll try to get in and kill Ugin here. And I'll just negate that. So I really would just like to get Ugin off the board, and I'm a little bit sick of this shit. You know? They've really managed to drag this game on.
I leave you to your doom.
I mean, they could even win on timer. I can't say how much time they have left, but it could definitely be more than we do. But hopefully the Shark Typhoon will start taking over the game from here. So I really just need to make sure that they can't resolve another Ugin. I don't think I need Heartless Act right at the moment, but Bloodchief's Thirst can do a lot of stuff. Do a lot of things. Hey. Delicate Awakening shot, I'll let them do this. No point countering that. So the only spell that matters now is Ugin. We got through one. There's two more in their deck. Sorry, three more in their deck, I assume. Bone Crusher Giant. So this stops them getting their Bone Crusher, and it also makes me 2/2/2, so I don't mind doing this here. Sure, Spikefoot has its flag. Doesn't have a menacing creature on the other side of it. And now I would like to scry, if I may. I think I need more lands right now. I think I've got enough. Hey, another Shark Typhoon. Okay, so my opponent has access to 12 mana, so they can't double cast Ugin. So I can hard cast this Typhoon. And and I still have two neutralizers held up if I need them, but I get two 6/6s here. So this should put us in a pretty commanding position. And I'll be surprised if my opponent doesn't just scoop it up here. Yep. As predicted. So they could be on the same sideboarding plan that I'm on, which is to get a little more aggressive. But we're not sure. I do want another negate. I don't think I want Mystical Dispute. I think Duress is actually pretty good here. Eliminate, not as good. Bloodchief's Thirst is actually decent, surprisingly. I don't think I want Extinction Event, because they're not really going wide. I do actually want Cling to Dust, don't I? I want Cling to Dust over... Ooh. What do I want Cling to Dust over? Essence Scatter. I'd like to bring in some Shades just to have something else on the battlefield to force them to contend with. But I don't know what I'd like to cut to do that. I like having access to the anti-graveyard tech. Let's just stick to this and see how we go. I don't know how my opponent's sideboarding. If they're going for the same plan that I do, bringing in Robber of the Rich and Phoenix, this could be a little bit difficult for us because we took out some of our removal. But we did bring in Bloodchief's Thirst. I wanted to bring in the extra negate because it's just really critical to make sure I can counter Ugin. And I wanted the Graveyard 8 to make sure I can deal with Oxyvagonus. So I was just running off into the kitchen there. I don't like this hand. I don't like it. Okay, this hand is in fact better. What do I put back? I think one of the triomes. My kitten's talking to me again. She's very cute. One day when I bother to get my camera set up, I'll show her to you. Oh yeah, I have a whole camera thing that I'm trying to play around with. I've had it for a while now, I just haven't bothered to actually set it up. I don't think I'll be needing negate this turn. Could need Heartless Act though, if they've got the aggro creatures plan. Yep, there's my Phoenix. But this also gives us a really nice opening to play Palaka Predation, which is actually really good in this matchup. Oh, nice Snaganugan. The escape, the card cost of escape on this is so cheap. So in their position with all these lands, I would actually be considering Spikefield hazarding my face at some point so they can bring back Phoenix. Okay, so I really need some card draw. I can and will Hagra Mauling these Crawling Barons if it comes to that, if they attack. So I'd love to set them back a turn in their land development. Okay, looks like they learned the lesson from last time. Pop it up a bit more. There's my tome. Yeah, I don't think I want them getting that sort of card advantage. At the same time, I really need this negate for a potential Ugin. Yeah, I mean, as much as that sucks, I think the best play is to just hold on to the counter spells for the couple of cards that really matter. I like both of these. I very much like both of those cards. That's excellent. Yep, so I assume they draw a card here, yep. They could also have pumped the Barons, which would have been a slightly more efficient use of their mana. Not what they went with. So they're on 3, 4, 5, 6, they're on 7 mana now? Yes, 7 mana. Cool. Still can't bring back the Phoenix at the moment. Good news for us. Fire this off. I'm not going to cast this turn, because obviously they can just respond with an Ugin. I'm actually going to hold it until I can cast it and hold negate up. Or until I've answered another Ugin. Sure. Ignore that siren outside, please. I'm sorry. Sorry about that sound. So if they don't do anything, we're just going to scry. Really wish this was instant. It'd be so much better. I mean, probably too good, but... Okay, we take 1 here, that's absolutely fine. I don't run this in my deck, because I like making sure I have enough mountains. I'm not sure how I feel about my opponent's deck. I mean, obviously mine's my baby, so I'm going to like it more, but I do kind of feel that my deck's better built. Like, they have some weird cards in here. I mean, I do kind of want both of these. I think I just leave it, yeah. I mean, making land drops is important. Particularly if I'm trying to get 2 Seagate Restoration into Negate mana. Which I will have next turn. I won't have next turn because this is a tapped land. Okay, so I'll need to scry again. But I may not have that opportunity if they attack with the Growing Barrens. I will need to do something about that. The being forced to do something about that will make the restoration worse. Anyway, we'll see how we go. Okay, yep, so they go for this play. It's alright, we need to answer this. I can't afford to be taking hits of 10. Fortunately, means I can't scry, means I can't Seagate next turn. A little bit unfortunate, but what does one do? I was hoping to cheat the system. Up this, draw a card, sure. So if I try to bring back the Phoenix, there's no point me countering it, because they can just bring it back again. Need to start looking for a more permanent solution. And they need to start escaping it and putting some pressure on me, because I'm just like sitting here doing whatever the hell I want right now. Yep, correct choice.
My research has concluded.
Oh, actually, I can't escape it again for a little while. I still think I'd rather look for a better solution. There are other things I may need these for. So unfortunately the Phoenix does have counters on it. So Heartless Hack doesn't cut it. Brazen Borrower's not too bad though. I mean, I guess I go for this and just take a hit from the Phoenix if it comes to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They've got 9, so they could pump this 3 times. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Which should be 10, which is a lot of damage. Is a lot of damage, but I'm willing to risk it. If they tap that much and that becomes their whole turn, I can just Brazen Borrower into their hand, but otherwise Erebos's intervention will gain me some life. Which is nice, so that was a good draw. Yeah, but otherwise I've got Negate and or Neutralize. Okay, so I do need to start playing a little bit faster here as well. Sure. Ping me. Sure. So they're just trying to burn me out at this point. Interesting. Okay, come on. They kept all their burn in. That's really interesting. Should have bounced it because they can't Ugin now. That was silly of me. That was actually very silly of me. Oopsie. Alright, gotta pay more attention. Yeah, I really should have just bounced that there. So it's a little unfortunate because this is my permanent sorry, not my only, but a permanent answer to Phoenix of Ash, which I'd like to use for that, but I kind of need to use it to gain life now. Okay. So I think they're just trying to find some burn to burn me out here. Take one. Nope. No, thank you. I'm quite alright. Yep, slap down the land. Draw some cards. Nice. Take a little peekaboo in the hand. Yep, don't need that. Yep. Sure. So I'm gonna mauling the robber. Yeah, so they're doing the same sideboard strategy as me. That's cool. Wait for them to attack. Take my one. Got land. Where are my Shark Typhoons at? Yep. Take the scry. Well, there's a Shark Typhoon. Restoration's not very good here at all. Take a little picky, sticky bake. Okay, strange that they didn't, so I've got 6, I've got 11. And I want to leave up 3, so 8. So Shark Typhoon for 6. Sad robot, nothing I can do about that unfortunately. And I am running out of time. Play this. My turn. Yeah, I can't afford to attack, can I? Jeez, that sucks. Blitz, okay. Assume they bring back a Phoenix here and try to get in. There it is. They can actually bring back both Phoenixes and try to get in. In which case... Oh no, they only have one Phoenix. What am I talking about? So 10. So at this point they can burn me out. My shields are down. Ah, I drew the neutralize. I was thinking about leaving that open for a potential counterspell. And I was like, ah, stop it. Get in. Let's take a look at their hand, see what they're working with. Okay, a bunch of mountains, so they probably bring back Ox next turn as well. Yep, so I've got a blocker for that, that's fine. But I'm dead to a spike field hazard here. Yep. Pump it up. Pump it up again, okay. It's taken up a lot of their mana at least, so that's good. Scry. Frantic inventory is quite nice here. So I'm going to hard cast this one. And then I can play this next turn to get a 2-2 to just be a blocker, and I've still got to neutralize. And we're back in. Again, dead to any burn spell though. Ooh, intervention's nice. Instant life. Bum, 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 bum. How much mana do I have now? I've got 7 plus 6, so I've got 13. I want to leave up negate and neutralize, so that's 5. 13 minus 5, that's 8, so I can do this for 7. And I can actually do that another time. So I'll get in with both of these. So this is a land. end. Turn. Oh, I'm down to 4 minutes. Oh yes, they scoop it up. We did it. Oh, that was so close. I honestly thought I was going to lose to my timer. Oh my god. What a game. What a tense game. So there you have it. We got the win, which is not unexpected given that we are running counterspells and stuff and are basically a more capable control deck than what our opponent was playing. They did have a similar sideboarding plan to my red list, which is to be a little more aggressive after sideboarding. I think they may have even taken out all of their Ugins, which I think may have been a mistake. I like to leave at least 2 in my deck because you don't really have the aggression to get through on being an aggro deck, which means without the Ugins you're a really bad mid-range deck. It's nice to just have something that can just go over the top regardless in the end. But yeah, it was nice to get the win with this deck, though not unexpected. Although you certainly can beat control decks with Big Red, as you're going to be seeing in a video coming out on this channel later. But didn't happen for my opponent this time. As I said in the previous video, I think my Big Red list is a little bit better than theirs, but you know, props to them for playing it. I do have some more Dimir control videos coming out, so keep an eye out for them, and keep an eye out for some more Big Red videos soon. And maybe some other decks as well. I've been tinkering again with mono white aggro and a few other things that I want to try that have been popping up, and maybe some more homebrew things as well. But yeah, stay tuned. You'll see all of that in the coming weeks. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay brilliant.